double back many ways. Can he kick his wife, hug her out? Can he bend down to his wife and shema so he doesn't lose his manliness, his macho personality, and he has to bend shema b'kol. Here's this big novi, super novi, Amravin, everybody claps, and he's the great of all, and listen to your wife. Oy gavalt. Oy gavalt. What happened to his personality? What happened to his wife? Down the dumps. I can't handle this scene. So Amravin himself had to change himself in different matzavim, in a whole new being in every new situation, with your Shemayim Avashem, to show that in any way that the metal has and all the facets will be, he's an Rosh beginning to the end, and therefore he's called Ovos. He's a master from beginning to end of whatever Midi was in all its facets and all its ways. Most people don't finish. Most people can't finish, or don't want to finish, don't want to change their strategies and beliefs in history and ideas. And they want to keep their oldie and keep their old threatening patterns and own defense mechanism as it is. So therefore it's our job at this stage of the game that we're in Eretz Yisrael, love and care, and we're able to now, we need Abbas Yisrael, we need to get rid of the Sinas Chinam, get rid of all these things. We're right in Sinas Chinam. I used to say to Shlomo Kaba, used to stay right here. I said, listen, we love everybody we love. But those bigots from Bnei Brak there, where's Abbas Yisrael? The same thing us. We talk about love of all, and then we say those guys there. Abraham says, this Ra, Timnah, Gerit, where, what's happening? The same thing, and there's a reason. Everybody has reasons why. There's psychologically, can't hurt yourself. There's 50,000 things. But in the Shleimus Adam, and we're now, if we're saying in the beginning of Moshe Mashiach, and Jews are coming out all corners, there's more cars now than ever before. There's more houses building than ever before. There's more Torah learning than ever before. There's videos, tapes coming out on Torah learning, and there's all kinds of tapes and Gemaras in English and Hebrew, whatever you want. Everything you love. So Machaser. Where are we in this historical role? We have to make a certain tikkun. We have to have Yirut Shamayim, the same foundation, but we have to do it in our structure of our time, who we are, what we are. We can't say, we got to use the chachma of the world. The chachma world has X, Y, and Z today. So we got to use the emotions and the ways in a modern 1997 situation. We're now in Har Tziyon. Now the historical, one great moment in our life, historically around. We are now at Yud Zayin B'Tammuz. How's going to? Where's our tshuva? What happened? How are we going to pass this day without doing something dramatic? I can now give my seat and place to anybody who can now make everybody change. I'm ready. Now the way that I think, I can help people to change. Anybody has better ways? Come on, step forward. I'm ready to hear. My goal today is tshuva. My goal is that people should change. My goal is people to understand. Get rid of the defense man. I'm using this new trip called the psychodynamics. I explained it. Now we're learning the pain and pleasure, how to change it. That's what I see in 1997. Those are the things around me. Those are the tools. Yes, so let's use it. I explain Amalek according to that way. This and we said we're much better. We don't have any defense mechanism against anything. But I don't know. We're more complacent. We are the difficult people who are complacent. Everything's okay. We do nothing. Everything's okay. You're right, Rabbi. You're right, intellectually, you're right. That's what we hold. That we have to cry for that. You're right. Exactly what you said. You have to cry. But that doesn't help us crying out our bad matzah. We have to do something and change. Where's our change? Where am I? How come Rabbi Goldstein, when he leaves this space matters, Yud Zayin, how come he's not a new man? Kasha. Kasha. How can I become a new man? I'm ready. Am I really ready? Maybe not. Do I want to be ready? Yeah. So how do I do it? So I know so I have the chachma. We know the chachma, we want to do it. How do we do it? This is the story. You have a good message, God, I'm ready. Let's hear God first. What do you say, Shlomo? I know what your method is.
What kind of case is how we can?
Yeah.
Ask him. They want to do one thing. The one thing, and they're able to do one thing, they'll change in 1 second.
What's that? What is? What's that? One thing in 1 second?
No. the yeshiva could do one thing,
Yeah.
she knew one thing in one makula, and it could change anything in one thing.
What was that?
Say Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem what?
They say Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem. A good Shalom Aleichem.
Okay.
That wasn't.
Okay. I'm ready to do that. Everybody should give a hug and kiss and say Shalom Aleichem. Abbas Yisrael.
Not to the ones we love, to the ones we don't love.
The shadow is it one-sided or two-sided when I'm doing it?
No, you do give everyone. You give everyone to make an experience. It's a Shalom Aleichem. It's a Shalom Aleichem. Then to 5 minutes to say his name, and then to say Shalom Aleichem. And then when you say it, you say with all your meaning, with all your soul, with all the demons.
I'm ready to do that Pula, but I don't think that's our problem in here. I'll do it also. I'll do it. I don't want to take any Pula, any suggestion. I'm ready for every suggestion. I'm ready to do that. But really, what I'm saying is also a method we have to do. See, in those places, in those yeshivas, I assume there's a lot of kinas sofrim. You have imagine where was that? Slobodka to have moved 300, 500 talmidim, and everybody wanted to be the star, and everybody's fighting to get ahead. A lot of kinnim and sinner there, and they felt it in the air. And who knows who anybody spoke to it as long as I got ahead and stepped upon you in the regular yeshiva. So there, maybe in that yeshiva they needed Abbas Yisrael. Okay, we can do it here also. I'm not going to say no. Maybe there are such things like that. I'm not going to say no. We'll do that also. But I like to do my method. Any other method you like? We're going to do that, Shlomo. I'm not going to stop you. Yes.
When the Rebbe or someone gives you musar, so you understand.
Oi! What do you say?
So then you, in other words, the defense mechanism comes on automatically that they're seeing me as bad, right? Is that right?
No. Again. I give you musar. So why do I see you that for? Must be Hamel. That's me.
But who reacts defensively?
You act defensively.
Because I feel that
you feel that I see in you that bad point. But then you see in me, and you see in me that bad point. So therefore, you attack me because I have bad.
And if I take care of things that I've got to take care of, then I will not see you as bad.
I can see you bad, but it's not threat. There's no threat to it. It has no meaning. It's non-threatening. It's non-threatening. Yes, right.
Before an Arab steals your car, he has to come and look at you, make sure that you have that fault in you so he can not get at you.
Now, let me explain. There are people who are visual, and there are people who are kinesthetic, and people who are with ears and hear. Now, when they tell this Arab, and they convince the Arab in a psycho way that Jews are bad, and there's a mitzvah to kill them, and you'll get to the next world. And they have what's called a prototype. So when he goes to that car, there's a shaila. Those people who learn Rab Zimmerman Seif on Tefillah, and about Tefillah gets involved with words. When you have words, you have a picture there or no picture. So those people who hold there's a picture in the brain. There's a silent philosophy how does language work. There's the philosophical problem. When you have a word, there's a picture back in the subconscious, or just a concept. Slowly. If you say there's a picture, so he has some kind of a picture of a Jew with horns. He somehow saw a picture somewhere with horns, a nose. And he sees a terrible that guy like this, kind of eat vulture, drinking the blood of Christians there, and he has these terrible pictures in his mind. So when they say, "Go get him," so when he goes, he doesn't see the object. He sees the goal in front of him. He sees that picture over there. He doesn't see what's in front of him. So he now destroys that car. He is satisfying the concept of Jew that he has a picture of, that he must get. That's a threatening thing. That's very evil to him, and that can threaten his Allah, his peace. His mother will beat him up. His side won't give him money, whatever it may be. And that's what he's doing. That's according to this theory. That's what he's doing. The same thing. He has that picture in his mind. Anybody that threatens his Muslim people or his enemy, there's a threat and he attacks. That's what they say. Look, you want to change the books, you change the books, write your own books. I'm just telling you what's in the modern world today, 1997. That's in the books. You don't like it, like it.
You know,
Yeah.
they used to say people went to war because they were hungry. Now they go to war because of ideology, the direction says. But in the beginning it wasn't so. People had to fight because they needed to eat.
Okay, now, eat means there's a threat.
No.
Hungry means what?
No food. They have to fight. They have to
Why do you have to kill for no food? Well, you need food. If you don't get his food, you starve.
That's not a threat, bud. That's not a threat.
That's called a threat.
No, you can extend it and other results.
That's called the threat. It's called the pain threshold. I call it not a threat, a pain threshold. Anyway.
No, but today my point is that when you kill today, you fight today, it's really not a threat. It's just the opposite. Okay. It's more of an emotion.
Okay, good. Now, let's go through. First we'll do Shlomo's, then we're gonna do mine. I don't want to do Shlomo. Everybody get out of their seats, and I don't know if I'll ever get you back, and everybody slip out the door here.
Extend Shlomo's and take one of your biggest enemies and say his name and say I love him. Extend it. No, don't somebody you like. Take the guy you hate.
It's not an obligation.
No, take the guy. He's a Jew. The guy you hate is a Jew who robbed you, who stole from you, who ripped off your money, and never gave it back to you.
There's no obligation
and you
to
tell
say
the
I
guy,
love you.
I didn't love you. Tell him Elohim. I wish I could tell it to you to your face if you were here. And if I see you, I will tell it to you the next time. I have no bad feelings towards you. I love you as a person. Where's my money? But okay, but I love you.
God will punish you. I'll take it din dinei shamayim.
I'm going to go to Davasak to Shalom Aleichem. I have any problem with Davasak to Shalom Aleichem? Have any problem with anybody who says Shalom Aleichem? It's like, let's think of somebody we really dislike. Say it.
So stop. In order to do that, let me explain how it's done. 1 second. That's right.
Misconception, I think, about that's based on synesthesia. I think people have a misconception of synesthesia. Synesthesia in that story was not the sinna of the rabbis for the guy. The synesthesia was of the guy that eventually went and tattletales. It was in Stuki, and it was his synesthesia against the Chachamim. It was not the synesthesia against the people hanging around. I don't think there's a need to say.
1 second. We have to correct the story. So why was the rabbis punished? Because they stood around.
They didn't kill him. Because they did not kill him.
No. Because they didn't make it says clearly, they didn't make a machor. It says a machor.
They saw him humiliated and they didn't protest.
That's what it says.
They saw him
That's what it says. That's what it
and they
says.
did not protest.
They didn't protest.
That's
The last, that last Rabbi Elazar, the Meforshim say he should have been put to death and he didn't kill a guy.
That's later.
That was late at the beginning.
Before.
Before.
They saw him
That was the
put
end.
to shame and didn't say who.
First move
That's
is what do you want to change?
What?
Starting point is what?
I know.
He was in Stuki.
That's I think the whole point. It's really true that both they were hard at the wrong time and they were soft at the wrong time.
In order to make a change according to the golden rule that we're talking about, you have to first get into a child position. If you're that's what they do. Because a child forgives, forgets, can be open, flexible, and back. That's what they call it. While if you're in an adult position, or I disagree with an adult or a parent position, so then the relationship to change doesn't move. That's what they say. In order to call up, you have to be in the child position. That child bangs himself, gets up, and goes forward. Gets the pain. So let's try my way first. Because to get a person that you don't, you have a conflict with, and give love and expression, is not so common in the yeshiva. Maybe it is. Maybe not. But that can be done a little later. Let's do it a little later. I don't want to do it now because I'll disrupt the place. What? Pardon me? I can't hear you.
I thought we were trying to fill the time for the broken blue clothes and for the pessimism in the
which is the outcome of the sins. Okay, so okay. So the way how does the world do it? How does the world do it? See, the world. How does the world do it? So the world does a trick. They do a trick. They do a trick. They have a trick. They say, shut your eyes for a moment and think of some time of pain. You ever have pain in your life? Anybody have any pain? Raise their hand in their life. Anybody have any pain in their life? No, don't raise their hand. No. You have pain in your life? Everybody. Shut your never had pain in your life? Anybody have ever pain in their life? Raise their hand.
Physical pain?
No, physical pain. Raise your hand high. Come on, very important. This is part of the game. This is what they do. Raise your hand. Come on, let's say the hand. Where's your hand? You never had pain? All the way up in here, lazy bum. Raise your hand. You never had pain? Don't give me never forgot it. You didn't forget the pain. Raise your hand all the way. The way you're sitting, boy, it doesn't look like you're a happy guy. You're depressed. What about you, Pona? You ever have any pain? Raise your hand. Come on. What about you back there from Brussels? Come on, raise your hand. Never had pain. Come on, raise your hand all the way up. There's a reason why you raise your hand all. Let me tell you why. Because it's not in the movement of the body, the hand movement is very important. I explain it that when the Indians met each other, what they do? Raise their hand. When the Romans met themselves, what they do? Move their hand. Hitler moved his hand. Why the hand? Because they understand the physiology of the body. And you raise the hand, that's movement that goes up higher, and the whole body is part of it. When you have the pain, you got to raise your hand for pain. Come on, guys, raise it all the way up there. Raise it up. You want to feel, you want to move. Come on, Chaim, all the way, all the way, all the way. Now, put your hand down. Keep it up longer. Now you have to picture that moment of pain that you had. You got to feel the pain, and you got to put that pain in your left hand. There's a reason for the left hand. The right is chesed, and the left is din. So we're thinking about din the left, you put the pain in your left hand. And you squeeze the hand and maybe push it a little close over here. Not now, Chaim. Do it later. This will be here later, we're here. The whole day long, till 4 o'clock, till the bus comes to them, and plus a little longer. We'll do the experiment, we'll see if it works. Maybe it'll work. Is it possible it'll work? Possibly not. Suffolk. But the world says it's a vada. And for us it's a suffix, so we'll try out.
That's because the world pays money.
What?
The world pays money. So of course they say it's bad.
Forget about the world.
Who is the world?
Where's the world? We're
It
the
doesn't
world.
work.
We're the world. What's it?
Pull it out.
What we need to change?
No. There's a reason for that. We're not up to that. Because that question will never answer. It's very hard. Those people don't know what they want. They know what they don't want, what they want, most people don't. What they really want means, what are you ready to give your life for? That's what we really want. So that's a little hard game. I don't know how many people are in that world yet. But let's talk about pain. That part we have. So now, shut your eyes. Now when you close your hand, you take like the nails and press it a little hard. That's called anchoring. You got to anchor that feeling into your hand, put it into your hand open, then anchor it by closing it. Again, get the feeling of pain in your hand, open your hand, get that pain, and then anchoring it by pushing into the side. Okay, so let's shut our eyes. Shlomo, put your hand down. No, you open your hand like this, your left hand, and you feel pain, and you put your pain in your left hand. This session will cost you $150 per person. I got 30 people here, times 150 already. I can go home.
No, that's true.
Shuvu, wherever I want to go. Fly away, wherever I want to go. Anyway, let's shut our eyes. Let's do it again. Let me think myself of pain that I had, and I want to put it into my left hand and feel the pain. Okay, now press. Now open my hand again. Now intensify that pain by adding more pain to it. Change a little color into it. Add a little noise to it, how you were screaming into it. Add the scream that you had into it, the pain you had into it, and the look, the sound was in it, and the noise, and picture yourself screaming how you looked like a crazy guy, frantic, screaming with excruciating pain. Feel the pain now in your hand, or you're screaming, hollering, and now again feel the pain and put in your left hand, and now press again your hand over there again with your nails into the hand and anchor it into the body. Okay? Close your hand and then close it. Okay, now open your hand again, the left hand. Let's think of a second thing that you had pain with. Another story of pain. Another story of pain. A pain. Let's think of another pain. Think of the pain of, who knows, you ever go to a dentist, you ever go to a doctor, you hurt your foot, somebody hit you, whatever it is. Think of another pain, or somebody going to see the principal, or somebody hit you. Okay, fear. Okay, let's get pain. Get pain. Think of it. Again, increase the quality, the color, the noise, the sound, how you are. Now, again, press it into your hand and press your nail, anchor it into your hand. Now let's think one more. You have to have 3 pains you gotta have. Now let's do a third pain. Let's think of a third thing in your life that had pain. Really excruciating hard pain. Come on. Right, open your hand again. Open your hand. Your left hand, not your right hand. Your left hand. Think your left hand, all the terrible pain, another pain you had. What you had. Change his color, the sound, look at yourself and feel the pain. Now again, put it into your left hand and squeeze your hand, anchor it into your hand. Okay, now we're up to what you're gonna do is transfer. Now we're going to think of the Sefer Torah burning. This fellow, Chaim, took the Sefer away. Soraf Apostomus or Esatera. This Rosh, a wicked guy, represented the evil of the world, is now burning a Sefer. Picture burning a Sefer Torah. Feel as much pain as you can. Take the pain you had of those 3 experiences and try to picture it with the terrible, excruciating pain of the burning of the Sefer Torah and put it together and feel the burning, see the burning of the Sefer, feel this, scream. When you see the Sefer Torah, scream in your mind, terrible, all the pain. Feel the pain, see the colors, hear the sound, look at it again. And now take the pain you had with your first pain and the second, scream again and put again the Sefer Torah there, burning with this Russia, and feel the pain together, burning the Sefer Torah, and now again, take that pain again, all the pains together, burn your Sefer and all those 3 pains, and now again, take it and press it again in your left hand. Think of all those pains in your left hand. Okay, now we're open your hand again. Now we're going to start again. Now, think of a 4th type of pain you had. You have 3 pain. Think of another pain you had. Not those 2 pain, not the burning of Sefer, now a 3rd pain, a 4th pain. Think of another painful situation. Most people don't even think of painful. Everything is okay. They eradicated pain from their mind. But let's think of other painful things you had. So now let's think about it again. All that pain and agony you had in another case. See the colors, hear the sound, watch what you're doing, screaming. Think of all the other 3 pains you had, including in this one, the terrible screaming, scratching, noise, sound. Think of the burning of the Sefer Torah you put together with it. And then feel the terrible iron, and then put it together in your left hand, and then press it, anchor it into your hand. Okay, now let's do open our hand now. And now let's get another pain. Let's think of, now the korbanos are very important in the Beis HaMikdash. We know the korbanos are the most important thing. It's the way we have peace with Hashem and helps get the world around. So now we have all of a sudden the Korban Atom, where the Jewish people sacrifice to come to Eretz Yisrael, to go out of Egypt, to come to the temple, to get the Korban Atom in. And now the Korban Atom is out, and the whole world is now in trouble, in turmoil, because the God doesn't get his Reach Nichol of the two Tomids. And think of the pain of Klai Yisrael, think of your pain, think how you would feel screaming, scrouching, making the noise. Face how you feel now with the two Tomids being destroyed and not having them, the Botzer Atom. Now feel the pain. And feel the pain of the Sefer Torah burning. Feel the pain of all those the pains you had, and all the terrible pains you had, and feel all the pain and sweat coming to you, and the screaming and the scratching and the noise, and how you looked, and the anguish you had, and the terrible pain from the body, from every fiber of your body. Take those things and again squeeze it into your left hand and press it together with your nails and get it anchored into your body. Now open your hand again and think of a fifth pain that you had. Another pain that you had. Another thing in your life you had pain. If you don't do the experiment, you're not going to gain. No pain, no gain. So again, let's do the other one now. Now think of another pain that you had. Another terrible situation. Beaten up by somebody, pulled nails out, pulled your ears, pulled your hair, put a fire on yourself, burnt you with burnt your hand. To the doctor, bang, hurt. Think of the terrible screeching, how you looked, how you felt, how you made the noise. Feel the terrible pain, change colors. And again, think of the burning of Sefer Torah, the Tzneit Tamidim, and all the other pains you had, all this, you think about it now. Feel all the pain, increase the pain, work hard on the pain, it really is terrible. Feel the tenseness in your body, your breath being slower, your breath being slower, the movement is less in your body. Think of the pain. And now press it again into your hand, and press it hard to every part of it. Open your hand again. Now think you're in the desert, and there you are. And Hashem took you out of Egypt. You're now there waiting for Moshe Rabbeinu Hashem. You got Hashem, the sort of greatness of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And there you had the luchos, and there you did the egel. And Moshe comes down, and these holy things written by hands, Hashem's hands himself, made the luchos that would last forever, bring justice, morality in the world. Moshe sees you dancing with the egel, and he takes the luchos and he breaks it. Think of the pain of the spirituality, the holiness. The holy things were broken, destroyed. That means that the world is going to change and never be the same way again. All the pain and anguish Hashem had, you caused Hashem pain. Of all He's created, like it's dissipated and is gone. Put it all together and put it into your hands. And then think of the pain of the burning of the Sefer Torah and the snake Korban Atomids and the and what happened there, the Shnei Luchos, all the pain you had, and put it together. Now squeeze in your hand again and do it. Now we have the other two. We have the picture again that you're now in the temple and you're a Kohen, and now bringing across an idol. In the holies of holy, you're bringing an idol, and you're there, and here you worship, and you're holy and pure, and you're clean, and they bring the filth, the dirt, this pig, this ugly dirt and filth, and smell and gutter stuff, and the sewage that's there, and he brings it into the holies of holy, and defecates it and desecrates it and ruins the spirituality holders. Think of the terrible pain that causes Hashem and causes you and the Kohanim. They jump off the roofs and they commit suicide. How can such a terrible thing take place? And take that pain now and put it into your hands and squeeze it tightly and feel all the pain that's involved with the terrible rhinos. And now open your hands again and think how all the enemies are around the holy city that never was conquered, that was there, and they make a siege now going to make a split into they're going to penetrate, and they're going to go and grab the temple and destroy it, and you're there, and they're taking these big stones and these rams, and they're breaking the wall, which normally they could never do unless we sinned, unless we're bad. We did all these terrible things and terrible sins of no unity, of Avos Yisrael, all these terrible things of ego, type of avakish nifrod, fighting with each other. You've got my view and my ways and my ideas and your ideas. And then let's take all those pains and we say we're sorry we had such ideas, and sorry we fought, we burnt the wheat and we burnt that because we had to prove our point. We didn't give a damn about anybody. I only cared about my point and my goal and myself and my ego and myself. And that's what we thought of, and therefore the walls are being broken. All part of this great sin of the holy city, the holy temple where Hashem built and told the future we're going to have such a wonderful city. And now it's going to be destroyed. The breaking in at the beginning. Feel all that terrible pain and anguish, and feel the pain of the luchos destroying, and feel the pain of the shnei tamin, and feel the tzelem and the heichal, and the shnei tamidim, and the burning of the sefer Torah. And put it all together now, and all the personal pain you have, and now squeeze it into here and feel the pain and screech. Picture it, feel it. Now open your hand. Now look already at the what do you call it over here? The fans. Look at the fans here. Fans going. Everybody stop and look at the fans. See the fans? How fast they're going, though. That's called breaking the pattern. Okay. Now we got to do the new piece now. Now we got to talk about the pleasure. That's the pain in the left hand. Okay. Now we got the pain in the left hand. Okay. Most people think it's a joke. Most people didn't feel anything, Mustama. Most people didn't even dream with me. Shaftai slept well. And he cried in his dreams because everybody's is not getting his food, his organic food, so what else are you going to say? Anyway. But now, he doesn't even hear what I'm saying, he's dreaming. His ecstasy, happiness. He's saying now we got to get our right hand. In the right hand, we got to put the positive things in the right hand. Okay, let's put the positive things in the right hand. We got to think that. Let's think of a happy occasion. You know, anybody can think of a happy occasion? Say, "Aye!" Come on. Aye. No, the right hand. Aye. Aye. Think of a happy. Aye. Yes. Aye. Yes. 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 Okay, I think of, now we got to think of a happy occasion. Well, let's think of a happy occasion. You got to put it into your right hand. Now you think of a happy occasion. Now, shut your eyes. Think how you were born and had the bris. Now you can't think. I don't know what happened. We talked about that at the last bris. Let's think now of what? Your bar mitzvah, married, any happy occasion that you had. Let's start with the happiest occasion, ecstasy that you had, whatever you had. You had to shut your eyes and let's put it into the right hand. Come on. Think of something happened, happy. And let's think of something happy. Your parents loved you, gave you a kiss, you did something good. And you put it now in your right hand. Think about it. Feel good about it. Hear how you look, how you smiled. Smile from cheek to cheek. How you smile, how you felt good. And hear yourself, feel the feelings that you have there, and now take it again and press it in your right hand with your nails, the same thing in the left hand, press it in your right hand, the feeling. Again, let's sit down a little tired. Let's do now, again, the right hand. Let's do the right hand again. Let's think of a second happy occasion. Something physical that you feel happy about, that you did, and you feel good about. Let's do it again. Okay, think of something good, made you happy. I'm sorry to do this way. There's something good that you did. Something good that you did. Something made you happy, joyous. You jumped up and down. Yay! You won the pious. Yay! There's something happened good. You said a good svara. You feel joyous. You feel happy. You got married. You have a child. You had this. You had that. Think of something happy that you did. Feel good about. Smile. Feel good. Think of the good. Hear the noises you did. And take it again and press it in your right hand. The happiness you had and the goodness that you had. Okay, now. Again, think again of something good that you did, something happy occasion that you did, you feel, you can touch, taste, see, hear. Put something good else in your hand, you experience getting a lot of money. You won this, you hear good news about something, you won this, you did that, certain goals. Your child made you happy, whatever it may be. Get that happy feeling, that praise your feeling, and say, good. Good. Now let's take some values. Let's think of a Shabbos. How Shabbos makes you happy, and how you get simcha in Shabbos and enjoy the Shabbos experience. Think how you sing and eat good food and you're nice and you can relax. Think of the wonderful Shabbos occasion. Think how you're happy. Now again, close it in your hand and close your hand now, your right hand, and press it in with your nails and feel the happiness of Shabbos. Now, open your hand again. Think of how the first time you put on your tefillin and you're proud, or the first hat you wore, and your people looked at you, that your bar mitzvah, or whatever it may be. Think the first pair of tzitzis you had. Think how you learned the first Gemara. You figured out a piece of Gemara. You figured a svar. The Rebbe liked what you said. Think of the happy your father gave you a kiss. It's something good. Now think of that happy occasion and press it into the end. Dr. Sprecher, don't go away. Okay. Put it into your hand. Now, think of another mitzvah you're going to do. The learning of Torah, the happiness, the physical happiness of doing something. Made your wife happy, made your kids happy, made yourself happy. Put it again in your hand, right hand, press it together. Now, open your eyes. Open your eyes. And look at the lights here. Look at the lights. Come on, look at the lights. You got neon lights here. Use this light here. And even though there's day out, we have neon lights. That should change our pattern. Now we have, in our left hand, we have pain, and our right hand, we have pleasure. Now, you have to use the left hand of pain to give leverage to have pleasure. Now we have to make a decision what we want to change. That's the hardest thing of all. How do you want to change what you want to change? So I used to have guys in the yeshiva that said, I want to bring the Mashiach. Both stories from him. That's his whole goal in life, to bring the Mashiach. Right. Still not married, spending a lot of money, running around the world. He's over 40 some odd years of age, and he's not learning too much. And his whole goal in life is to bring the Mashiach. Oh yeah. One day he'll come around. Let's think of something concrete that you want to change. I'll take a few. What would you want to change, Shabtai? Not to sleep when the rabbi speaks. Good. How are you going to do that, Shabtai? Esther, how are you going to do that? We'll talk about when. You did the experiment, you'll be able to change. Who would like to volunteer what they'd like to change? What do you want to change, Shlomo? Yeah. Okay, diet. Good. What do you want, David?
Review the daf.
Redo the daf. Okay. Good. Daniel, what do you want to change? Get a diet. Okay. What? Which one? No, you can't. You have to pick a specific one. Eating. Okay. What do you want to change, David? Loud.
Stop going to town.
Stop what?
Stop going to town.
Stop going to town. Okay. Okay. So pick one thing. Now figure out what stops you from doing it. What is the thing that stops you from doing it? What stops me from doing it? What stops you from losing weight, David? Shlomo. What stops you, David, from not learning the daf? What stops you? What's holding you back? What is the obstacle that stops you from this goal?
Laziness.
Okay. Now, must be. I don't know if it's laziness. What's your goal? What do you want to change?
Be a Talmud Chacham.
That's very big. So make it more specific. What do you want in learning? What do you want to gain? Think clearer. You want a chaza. You want to say a chiddush. You got to take one specific thing. You can't talk in general. You got to talk one specific thing. One aspect. You can't get. And what stops you from that? What is the aspect you want to change? Forget about 20 days. He doesn't want to go into town. What is the obstacle that makes you go to town? What caused you to go to town? What? The women. Good. Women are the things that make you go to town. Okay. Good. Okay, now, you have an obstacle in front of you, or you have a reason. Now the question, once you have that obstacle, you see the obstacle, the reason why you're not getting your goal is more pleasure for you to go to town, to eat, to not to do the daf. You get secondary benefits from not learning the daf than by learning the daf, not going with women, controlling them, and not eating the food. You get more benefits by eating the food than not eating the food. So you have to put pain to eating the food, pain to not learning the daf, and pain that by going to women you have pain. How can you have pain? You can get AIDS. You can get those type of women. You get AIDS. You lose your spirituality, cost you money. You have to have a list of things that are bad and painful, and pain, what gives you pain, and what gives you? Why will this give you more pleasure by staying in the base medicine learning? You'll be a Talmud Chacham, be able to get married to a normal girl. People will want you. Your ego will be built up. When you look thin, you'll last longer. You'll live longer. You have more energy to learn Torah. Be more l'shem shamayim. Be able to earn more money for the cheder. You learn the daf. You'll be able to know it well. You'll be able to chaza. You'll don't waste your time. You'll be zorei of a kotzer. Whatever's gonna be you, what stops you stop developing yourself. Whatever the reason, so you have pain and pleasure. You have to do it. By the way, you can't make me too. You have to sit down on a piece of paper and talk about your outcome. Right? What is your outcome? And what is your? Well, everybody got a piece of paper. You do it. It's OPA, outcome, your purpose, the outcome, and your action. Please. Take a piece of paper out. O for outcome. Your result. How you're going to be? Your outcome is to lose weight, not to eat, to become the Talmud Chacham, not to go to the city, to become the Talmud Chacham. OPA. P is the purpose. What do you gain from it? A is action. O is outcome. What are you going to do about it? So now, what you're going to do about it is the obstacle. So now, in order to make you do that action, you need a leverage. You have to feel the pain and the goal. Get that leverage to do that action, and we're going to do it right away. You'll see it being done. If you want to do it, we'll do it. You ready to leave me? Because it's getting serious. Depending what you're writing down on the paper. Write on a piece of paper. Okay, what's wrong with it? Imagine nobody wants to do it, but threatened, then you're not part of this. This should threaten you, and you want to leave here and squirm out, like a rat squirming out. What? Again, OPA. Shabtai, I want you to do it. A pen? It just so happens, Shabtai, that I have a pen for you. Ma? Eat better eating habits, not to go to the city, become the Talmud Chacham. O is outcome. What do you want? What's your purpose? Why do you want it? Tachlis is outcome. P is purpose. Why do you want it? O is outcome, tachlis. P is purpose. Action. How are you going to do it? What do you got to do it? Now, you got to write it down. Thank you. Okay, no. You got another one like it? Another fee. You get it. How long will you? To not to change. In other words, by you being fat, what is it costing you? By you going to the city with girls, what is it costing you? By you not doing the daf yomi, what is it costing you? You not being a tamachon, what is it costing you? What are you losing out? When you go to the city and you go out with the girls, and then you got averis. You're not learning Torah, bittul Torah. When you have weight on your stomach, so then you're not eating l'shem shamayim, you're not your shamayim, you don't have energy, so you're not learning well. You have all these pills you're taking. Not chazering the daf means that you're not involved and you don't know it on your fingertips. So when people quote a Gemara, you can't quote it. You can't be the bucky, and you become the stupid guy, and everybody's advancing and you're not.